I didn't think they would cast me, so I didn't get my hopes up. But now that I read the script and know some of the stuff that we've done, I'm really glad it was me, because I would have been really jealous if it was somebody else. He actually just told me between takes when we were doing one of the scenes that if they had cast somebody else, or if he ever had to do something like this with somebody else, he'd find a way to do it, like to fake it, which was so nice. I read it on an airplane and I created a disturbance. The guy in front of me was really mad because I was laughing so loudly. It was bad.
The air marshal had to say a few things to her.
Crying, laughing. Yeah, I really made a scene. But I think some of the funniest stuff in it is actually what the character of Ron says about Tammy. Not so much Tammy, but just what his take on Tammy is funnier than anything in the whole. And true. Turns out to be true. But
for me, this was the. I haven't gotten to do a lot of stuff like this. I mean, I couldn't believe that I got to play what is the funniest story I've ever gotten to play. So while thinking it was incredibly hilarious, I was also insanely grateful. Like, oh my God, I get to be this guy who says all this funny stuff. This Tammy was established just as this horrible bitch that I hated over a few episodes, and then at one point Mike Schur and Greg came to me and said, how would you feel about if it was Megan, and would it be okay with Megan, like as if to say, would it be cool would you guys be okay working together?
I can't believe we're doing an interview together. That's so weird. Well, we've never done an interview together. It's our first one.
Oh, it is.
It's just weird.
That's what's weird about this episode, though, is we feel like we're an old comedy team.
I know.
So it feels like we've been doing this our whole lives.
Season of Ron and Tammy.
Why don't we do one of our dance numbers? When we shot all the stuff at the diner, where we sort of run the gamut of being reintroduced to each other, to screaming at each other, to then like horribly making out and like ripping furniture from the walls. At the end of doing that for a few hours, we said, you know, that feels like it was 5 weeks worth of really good therapy. We're lucky though; we get along. Like we don't. We are good pals.
Yeah, we get along good.
It doesn't usually devolve quite that far. Well, if your spouse is a legend of comedy, it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so much fun. And we've worked together.
We've worked together a lot. We've done a lot of plays together, and we've done not just Will and Grace, but we've done a couple other things on film together.
A couple films and stuff on stage, but we've never gotten to do anything remotely this funny, and we've never been in a position where we get to play on our own relationship in an improvisational sense. And so I like some of my favorite stuff in the diner is when we're being seductive with each other and using like forks and like, you know, that got really fun. We've never gotten to be that playful.
We also had to like work out fake kissing to do, because we don't really kiss like that in real life. The real way we kiss will remain secret, and it's crazy. It's pretty crazy. You think this is wild? You should see us at home. But we had to like practice our kissing for this, because it had to be like really over the top.